What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Tia, and I am back with another video. Today is a special video. It's a Q&A, and I'm basically going to answer any questions that were given to me. So first things first, I'm just gonna get right into it because I don't want it to be a super long video, and to be honest, I got things to do, you know. So here it goes. The first question is my nickname. So I had a few nicknames from several people growing up. So growing up, my mom's friends and my mom used to call me Nate. My name is Nate Tia. My government name is Nate Tia, but growing up, my mom would call me Nate or Natia Ashley, because that's my first and middle name combined. Her friends will call me Nate, and they still call me that to this day. My father calls me Bonky. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Don't ask me where that came from. Don't ask me the origin of it. I don't know. Never asked. I just let him be him. My grandmother called me Precious. As growing up, when she was alive, she called me Precious or Uba Luba Duba. Don't tell me how and why. I guess it's just a little pet name she gave me. But those are a few of my nicknames. Lawrence calls, yeah. So, those are a few of my nicknames that I have been called. Some people call me Lady. That knows me, they'll call me Lady, or they'll call me Lucy, whatever, because I act like her, and that's one of my favorite actresses / comedians, Lucy Ball. So those are a few of my nicknames. Number 2, what I do on my spare time. Movies. I love movies. I'm a movie goer, and I'm also a movie watcher. So I may often go to the movies on my spare time, or I may watch movies in the house. I like to go to restaurants. I like to eat out. If I have money, I like to go shopping and shopping. So basically, movies, going out to eat, shopping, and I like to draw. For those that really don't, I like to draw, and that's about it in regards to my spare time. Celebrity crushes. I done had a lot, and over time they faded. Like growing up, like in my teenage years, I used to have a crush on Bow. Wow, I still think he's cute, but he's really been off the scene a lot recently. So, I mean, I still think he's attractive, but that was my teenage crush, Bow Wow. I did have a crush on, what's his name? Lance Gross. But he's married, unfortunately. But anyway, I had a crush on him for a while. I still think he's attractive. Some of my friends think I'm weird, but I had a crush on John Goodman from Roseanne. I don't know, something about him that just makes me like him. I don't know what it is, but I liked him. I mean, he's not. I'm talking about when he was on Roseanne in the younger days, like the 80s and the 90s. I just thought he was attractive. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I don't know. Who else? Adam Sandler. I had a crush on him. Don't know why. I think it was his Brooklyn swag. He was a white boy, but he had that swag with him, and I think it was that Brooklyn swag. But I like him. Seth Rogen. From Knocked Up. I think the movie Knocked Up kind of gave me a crush on him because of his character. Who else would I have a crush on? Oh yes, but forever, Johnny Depp. Forever. I have a huge crush on him to the point where I bought almost every movie that he was in. Almost. He is like my ultimate crush. Old, young, whatever. He's my ultimate crush. Johnny Depp. And I know it is a lot of white guys, but it's not that I'm into white guys like that. I'm into black guys. I'm definitely into black guys, but those are the few white guys that I do like. People may think I'm crazy, and I know that things are going south with Bill Cosby. When he had his show, Bill Cosby show, back in the 80s, 90s, I had a crush on him. I don't know, it was his firm butt and his stature, he's a family man. I don't believe he's done these things that these women say he's done, but that's just my opinion. But anyway, I thought he was attractive back then, in his younger days. Who else did I have? What else celebrity crush I had? I think that's it. I think that's all the celebrity crushes I had. And I crack my friends up because they're like, ew, they're old, they're this and that. Well, I mean, sometimes I do the beauty of the beholder. And it's not all about the looks sometimes. Sometimes it's the personality. Brings out the looks. So keep that in mind. High school, what was high school like for me? Pure hell. I didn't like high school. All because I let this one person just take over my high school years and made it a living hell. And what I mean by that, my ex, my high school sweetheart, I was so blindly in love and so stupid and naive that I let everybody get to me. I let him get to me, and it was just a mess. And I wish that I didn't. I wish I could do things over and not be with him and not have been with him. Maybe high school would have been better for me. But a lot of girls used to hate on me because of who I dated, and when me and him get into it, he will lie and say certain things about me to make me out to be the crazy one or the psycho one, but he's the one that always used to call me all the time. Let me just tell you that. Follow behind me, and if I'm not fucking with him, he will make sure I'm not out doing this and doing that. But he's telling everybody else that I'm on his ass and all that. I loved him, but I wasn't like psycho like what people thought I was. Let's get that straight. But anyhow, that high school with me was not a good one. It's the past, whatever. And I moved on. Glad. If there was one place that I would want to travel to, where would I go? I've always wanted to go to Italy. I love food, and I like Italian food. And when I want Italian food, I want something authentic, and you really can't get the pure authenticness from Italian restaurants in the U.S. And I would love to go to Italy. That's like one of the few places that I would like to travel. Unfortunately, I'm scared of heights, and I'm scared to fly an airplane. So I don't know if I will get there, but yeah, that would be one place that I would like to travel. That and Paris. Paris because of the fashion and to see the Eiffel Tower and all of that. So those two are the main two places that I would like to travel to. But mainly Italy. One thing, one thing I would change in high school, like I said before, who I was dating. That's what I would change. I think if I wouldn't date him, I would have a better chance of gaining more friends and having a more of a social life, and not having certain people hate on me because of who I was with. I think just if I wasn't dating him, my high school years would have been more pleasant. In my opinion. What's one thing I learned from forgiveness? I don't know. because I'm still struggling with that to this day. Forgiveness. There's a lot of people. There has been people that hurt me, you know, emotionally, not physically, but like emotionally in my life, and I may. Sometimes I say I'm forgiving them, but it's hard because my actions speak louder than my words. So it's still a struggle to this day because I'm still in haven't totally forgiven certain people, friends, family, for certain things that they've done or said to me or about me. So I can't really give you a straight answer in terms of forgiveness because I'm still working on it. Any bad habits I would change? Being standoffish. I have a bad habit of being standoffish and being wearing my emotions wearing my emotions. So basically, however I'm feeling, people tend to see. It's hard for me to hide my true feelings. It's just hard for me to hide that. And I wish I can be more discreet with that and more genuinely happy for people because I am hurt and I haven't succeeded the way I want to succeed in life, and I see many others have been succeeding left and right, and it's like, what am I doing? Why am I not there yet? And I hold a lot. It's a lot of bad habits that I wish that I could change, like holding grudges, being jealous, wearing my emotions like all of that. I would like to change it, but like I said, it's a work in progress and it doesn't change overnight. How do you recognize when it's time for self-reflection? When you just sit down and just think about. I have a conscience, so when I know I did something wrong, or if I went out of line with something, sometimes I take a minute and just sit and just think about, I should have did this differently, or I should have said this instead of that, or I shouldn't have said nothing at all. So sometimes the only time I really think about this when I'm just sitting down not doing anything, and my mind just wanders, and I just feel bad, and I think about what I should have did differently. Last question is long-term relationships, and when should you stay or should you leave? Well, I'm currently in a relationship. I've been in a relationship for a long time, and the first 4 or 5 years of my relationship, it was long distance because we met while we were away in college, and sometimes and I think that helps. The absence make the heart grow fonder. And sometimes you need that space to get close again. And I think if it's worth it, if he or she is treating you right and you all are communicating, because nowadays technology is more powerful. So even if you're not physically around each other, you got FaceTime, you have texting, and you still have the phone and all of that. So, and you have social media. So therefore, it's really not a such thing as long distance relationships anymore because you have all this advanced technology. But I think if he or she is treating you right, respecting you, and doing things for you, and you do things for each other, and you confide in each other, and you communicate, and you have built a friendship, because that's a solid foundation. If you have that solid foundation, then everything will be okay. You won't have no problems. But if he or she is not respecting that, if he or she basically is not doing those things, then that's when it's not worth it. Peace out. So, I mean, my questions is basically cut to the chase. I'm not beating around the bush. So, like I said, I'm not trying to have this video but so long. So, I answer all the questions that were given to me. If you have any more questions that you want to know about me or any advice, just please let me know. Comment below or comment on my social media. I'm Natia, Miseducated Shorter. Both Instagram and Facebook is the same name. Just hit me up and let me know, and I will do a part 2. But in the meantime, have a good day on this rainy day, and enjoy your weekend, and I'll come back with you with another video.